Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. You probably guessed from the title that in this video I'm going to be talking about my experience undertaking the challenge with the prop firm My Forex Funds. If you want to know more information about the prop firm My Forex Funds as well as the challenge in more detail, do check out the other video that I made. I'll include a link above and the description to that. So let's get into it. I brought my first account challenge with My Forex Funds back in November of last year, and originally it was a $50,000 account. The goal is to make 8% profit on that account, respecting the rules and not going underneath the max drawdown rate. So in the first month, you do have 30 days to complete the challenge, and in the first month, I decided to start off reducing my risk. So I usually risk 1% per trade, but for this first month, I decided to risk 0.5% per trade. Why did I do that? Well, there are a lot of emotions involved with trading, especially prop firm accounts, because you have such a tight parameter for loss and you have a target and you have a deadline. So to help navigate my way through those obstacles, I decided to reduce my risk down to help manage the risk on my account. Now, as it stands, I actually finished the first challenge up in my account with 5% profit. So if I had just stuck with my usual risk of 1% per trade, I would have been up 10% and I would have passed the challenge. Now, the great thing about My Forex Funds is that if you finish green in your account and you respect the rules, they give you another try for free. So although I didn't pass the challenge, I didn't fail either, and I actually had a free retake which went over into the second attempt. Now, as we all know, the markets are constantly moving and some months perform better than others. And when I retried my second attempt at the challenge with My Forex Funds, the market was not in my favour, I didn't make as much, and I ended up finishing up 3% on the account, still using my reduced risk of 0.5% per trade. So once again, because I finished green, I got another free retry. This happened again in my third attempt, and now as I'm recording this video with you guys, I've just finished my fourth attempt at the challenge. So although I have taken this challenge 4 times now, I've only ever paid once for the challenge. Well, unfortunately, this is the video where I am telling you guys that I have not managed to finish green on the account. I haven't managed to hit the profit target, and in fact, I have finished this 30-day period down 1% on my account, which means that I'm not going to get any more free retries, and I haven't actually qualified for the My Forex Fund account. So where did I go wrong? As I mentioned to you before, had I started the first challenge using my usual risk of 1% per trade, I would have made 10% and I would have passed. So you could say that I've been a little bit too conservative, and that has in fact set me back for failure because it's meant that I haven't managed to pass the challenge. On the other hand, that's a side effect of trading with prop firms because, from my opinion, conservative trading and managing risk can never really be a fault. And I have in fact proved that over the last 5-month period, I'm certainly a profitable trader. However, in the recent challenge that I've just taken, my 4th attempt at the challenge, I started off by making a huge mistake. I started off by taking 3 scalping trades against my usual swing trading strategy, and they all lost. So that actually set me back 3% on my account because I decided to up my risk as well to my usual 1% per trade. So I started off by taking 3 trades that were not my usual strategy, and they in fact went against me, and I started off down 3% on the account. Not a great start to get off to. As you can probably tell, my emotions played a really large part in this trading account challenge right from the beginning when I made the decision to take those scalping trades. That was my emotions coming into play. And I think a lot of this is down to my change in lifestyle, juggling trading with also looking after my newborn, who is now 3 months old today. I guess I tried to get the scalping trades in whilst my baby was sleeping, trying to capitalize and trying to squeeze a quick trade on the market. But as we all know, you cannot force the markets, you cannot make them do what you want them to do, and it's never a good way, never a good approach to trading to go in out of this place of desperation. So that's definitely where I went wrong in that instance. As a result, all the way through the challenge, I was almost having the seesaw effect of having a lot of losers and some big winners and not quite getting out of the red on the account. I managed to claw my way back up to being down 1% on the account, but with only 1 day left of the challenge, and no trading opportunities presented themselves as per my strategy on that last day. It just so happened that I did not pass the challenge. So how does it feel to fail the My Forex Funds account challenge? Quite honestly, I feel quite relieved. Having been in this challenge for around about 5 or 6 months, alongside being pregnant in the later stages and having my newborn, my firstborn child, it has been a tiring and rough road, to say the least. I am naturally quite tired and also feeling a little bit of trader's burnout because I've been constantly pushing my trading and trying to trade to a deadline, and it's just not a very good way to sustain yourself in the long run. In fact, I'm actually quite proud that I managed to get as far as I did with the challenge, considering my circumstances of being pregnant and having my firstborn baby. And so I feel quite relieved because I've proved to myself that I can do it. I can do it despite having one of the largest stressful things happen in life. I can still trade and I can do it. So I'd like to think that if I can allow myself to just have a bit of a break now, settle into my new life as a new mum, and start to get into a nice rhythm, I trust that there will be a time when it is right for me to try the account challenge again, and I know that I can do it. It's just a matter of being patient. Although that being said, I also want to trade on my own terms, which is why I am still going to trade. I'm still going to swing trade, but I'm going to take a step back and relax into it, trade on my own terms, trade my personal account, and just have a break from having deadlines and targets, because it really does add an element of stress to trading. And let's be honest, guys, trading can be stressful enough, can't it? So what's next in my trading journey? There have been some downsides to trading with a prop firm, and I've noticed that I have taken some bad habits on board. In fact, I was quite interested in creating a video for you guys talking a little bit more about the darker side of prop firms, some of the bad habits and some of the bad experiences that I've had. If you're interested in that video, do let me know in the comments so that I know to create that for you. That being said, I am content to focus on my own personal trading account for the time being. I want to focus on developing and fine-tuning my good trading habits, relaxing into trading, knowing that I do not have this deadline looming over me, and more importantly, enjoying it, because enjoying trading is really important to me. When something becomes stressful, it's not likely to be enjoyable. So I'm going to continue trading, and I'm going to share with you trade recaps and hopefully some live trading where I can, where my baby lets me. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this video, please do drop me a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and I'll catch you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!